What's going on, my fellow gaming warriors? Tis the one, and today we're going to be looking at an E-Girl Warzone streamer who just admitted to call a shame that she has cheated in the past. You can't make this stuff up. But before we get into that, I just want to shout out Call a Shame really quick, because I know you probably saw, unless you're new here, subscribe if you're new here. A couple videos ago, I made a video on covering Call a Shame and this particular E-Girl situation, because there was some drama. And basically, Modern Warzone called for Call a Shame to be cancelled. He wanted his channel gone because of a tweet that Call a Shame made that accused him of being sexist or whatever. Which I explained why that was totally wrong in a video. And again, I tweeted, you can look at this tweet right here. You know, I basically said, I stand with Call a Shame here. Modern Warzone, Dishonest Doug was wrong to try to cancel him. And, you know, I was trying to say, look, if you want to learn more of what my take is on this, I explained more in this video. If you want to go watch, you can watch it. And so she responded to this, and she sent a mob after me. A mob of complete simps. Absolute dork simps after me. You know, look at this. And she quote tweets it. Look at what she says. "It's happening again. Point and laugh, people." Basically, she didn't have any rebuttal to what I wanted to say, and she was too lazy to probably click on the video. Although she probably was salty enough to click on the video and watch. Just, you know, because she was upset about what I had to say. And so she said, "Point and laugh, people," basically sending a mob so that she doesn't actually have to respond to what I had to say, even if it was logical and reasonable, which it was. So it's just like, really? It's, again, childish, very childish behavior here. And look, I got my CWR, I'm a certified woman respecter, but come on, we gotta call stuff out when it gets out of hand, and this is just ridiculous. It's pathetic, really. Very pathetic, childish, disrespectful behavior that's going on here. But again, look, I just wanted to shout out Call a Shame because I commented on his channel saying, look, I just defended you in my latest video and tweet, you know, explaining the situation to him, and the E-Girl Overgirl, the girl I was talking about, sent a mob after me, a mob of absolute simps. And I didn't even say anything bad about her in the tweet or in the video. It doesn't make any sense. You didn't even listen to what I had to say. You just automatically sent a mob and assumed I had something bad to say about you. I was just insulting you, right? It just doesn't make... What kind of behavior is that? If we acted on instincts, right? This is what's beautiful about being a human being. Human beings can reason. Human beings can use logic and reason rather than acting on instinct. If I hold a hot dog or a pizza out in front of a dog, right? Well, what do you think they're gonna do? They're going to go right at it. They're going to grab right at it on instinct because that is their instinct. The difference between us and animals is that we can use logic and reason. We can reason with each other. Animals cannot. That is the difference. They act on instinct. If we all acted on instinct, that would make us all animals. So, I mean, like, what kind of... This is animalistic behavior. This is just totally mindless. Totally mindless. We're out acting like animals here. Totally acting on instinct and insecurity. I'm using logic and reason, which a lot of people don't like me using recently because it doesn't align with their beliefs. I stand with the side of truth whether you like it or not, and you may not like it. A lot of people seem to not like it. On every side, really. It seems like the people... It's like, yes, I agree with you on this, but I have this small, like, slight different belief here, and now I'm like the enemy all of a sudden with, like, a lot of people. It's like, I mean, what do you want me to say? You want me to just stand in line and, you know, do what everyone else is doing? It's a lot easier that way. I can do that. I won't take a lot of crap for what I have to say. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to believe the popular belief. But anyway, this is what Call a Shame had to say here. "I investigated Overgirl briefly during Caldera, and in the footage I was sent, she wasn't walling, so I did not follow up with a video. I randomly questioned her about it a few days ago, and I couldn't believe her response, yet still, according to Average Joe, whoa, no streamers cheat, quote unquote. I've just flawed your entire argument." So basically what was going on is, you know, Call a Shame and Overgirl were having this back and forth. And she, I don't know whether it was intentional or not, but she literally exposed herself to Call a Shame. I don't know if it was planned or not, or I don't know if she, I don't know if she planned on exposing herself that she did cheat in the past. She was trying to say, oh, you know, Call a Shame, you act like you're this great hacker hunter, but I cheated in the past, and you still couldn't figure it out. So I don't think she realized what she was doing there. Oh my gosh, the stupidity. It was like one of those moments when I read it, I like cringed, I face palmed, and I cringed so hard in my mind, like Do you realize what you just did? But then at that point, she has to own it, right? Which she continues to own it, acting like, oh, Call Shame is an idiot now. Now she's using that narrative of like, oh yeah, I cheated before and you couldn't find out, even though she knows she effed up when she said it. But now she's acting like, oh, Call Shame, you're an idiot. Now she's using that. You know, Hacker Hunter, you couldn't figure it out when I was cheating, but you accused all these other people of cheating when they weren't cheating. Which is probably a lie. Everyone was probably cheating. And Average Joe Woe, I don't know who this dude is. I feel like I've seen his name before. But if you honestly believe that people are not cheating, streamers are not cheating for easier content, and she even said, I'm not cheating for money. No, I'm cheating for content. Like, that's the same thing. It's all tied in. You're streaming. You're streaming. You're making money off streaming. The two things cross each other. They correlate. You can't have one without the other. Unless you're a streamer who isn't, what do you call it? You're not partnered or whatever. Affiliate. You're not an affiliate. But clearly she's an affiliate because she's part of the esports team. You know, what is it? Toronto Tsunami. So she's a part of that. She gets paid. She gets monetary benefits from it. So I think it's all BS there. Call of Shame is just proven right in this case, if I'm being quite honest. So look at this. While the E-Girl Overgirl was, going through this back and forth with Call of Shame, she said, honestly crazy you call yourself a hacker hunter. Because I used to cheat, but you cleared me while calling people who didn't cheat cheaters. Time to get better at seeing what is not hacks. And he said, look, I don't even know if Call of Shame is a he or a she. Honestly, I don't know, but I'm just gonna roll with the he. He said, I stated I was sent a few clips, and you were not cheating in those clips, and I did not continue to investigate you. Now you tell me you were cheating in other clips, and you're creating an all-females team to enter tournaments for money? You've got to be joking. And I agree. Like, how can you trust it now? And you know the saying, right? Once a cheater, always a cheater, right? And how can you excuse this? How can you trust that she's not going to be cheating in this tournament? You know, like, yeah, I know. But, all the simps are going to come, oh, yeah, no, she never cheated. She's not cheating. Well, she just admitted. Yeah, well, she only did it like 1 or 2 times, and it was only for content, okay? It wasn't for money. Well, money's tied in with content. Yeah, well, and then they don't have a response and they just say you're an idiot. That's when people just resort to, you're stupid, cry, stupid. That's how you know when they insult you. That's how you know when you won the argument, because they don't have a rebuttal, because they know you're right. And they're so angry and insecure that you're right deep inside that all they have to say, they're just projecting their own feelings of themselves onto you. And they say, you're an idiot. you're dumb. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's literally all the response that they have, because they have nothing else. They got no other ammo. They got nothing else. But then when all this came out after Overgirl exposed herself, she says, truth is, I'm not cheating. And just like how he made videos of Nadia and 5 before me, y'all just hate when a girl is better at a video game than you, which is just obviously the most cringe response that you can get. Just totally uncalled for. It's just annoying, irritating. Again, cringe. Probably the best word I can use for this is cringe. But if I can put it into any words, it's just cringe. But another dude, COD in 4K, says, respectfully, I hate this kind of response. I get you feel you're falsely accused, but don't bring gender in this. You admitted to cheating, joking or not, then said it's okay to cheat as long as it's not for money. Man or woman, you're getting hate because of that. That's the truth. And this is a very sensitive topic, I know, but I agree. This has nothing to do with gender. Cheating is cheating. Everyone gets accused, and look, everyone gets the same treatment for cheating. It has nothing to do with your gender. I know she might have been joking or whatever. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe she was waiting to see what kind of responses she would get. Maybe she'd get like, it's so empowering. It's such an empowering individual. It's just such an empowering response by a female gamer in the gaming industry. So powerful. But she was seeing that, seeing responses like this. And then she said, oh, I was just joking. It's so easy to trigger people. That's another response she said, basically. And it's just like, like the cringe level, the cringe. The E-Girls, and then all the loser simps, like, again, when I got mobbed by her, a bunch of beta male dork, dweeb, nerd simps, tier 1 simps, donating to this E-Girl, it just comes straight after me, and they're all in the replies of my tweet and her tweet, saying, oh, he's such an idiot, don't listen, Like, just look at the replies right now. It's totally pathetic. It really is. And I feel bad for these people. I truly do. I'm not even mad at them. I honestly feel bad. because this just shows how lost of a generation that we live in. That people take this so seriously as to go at you and mob you, this mob mentality. Basically, it comes down to this. People do not have minds for themselves anymore. They just think whatever their favorite streamer, influencer, celebrity thinks. Whatever their favorite influencers think is what they think. And this is just another example of this. I mean, just look at my tweet right now. Go to my Twitter, look at my tweet. Look under the tweet I just showed you, and look at the replies. Look at the quote tweet that Overgirl quote tweeted me with, and then look at her replies. Like, it's just totally pathetic, dude. Totally pathetic. People are just so lost, so out of touch with reality. Same thing is going on with SM2. All the loser nerds just totally butthurt about Activision. They're acting like they're surprised that Activision took it down, even though the members of SM2, the people who made it, are using Activision's assets to compete with Activision's games, which would make them lose out on consumers, which would make them lose out on money. But this is so hard for people to understand, and if you say the truth, they get so angry. And it's like 90% of the COD community right now. 90%, it seems like. There's not many of us truth tellers out there. True truth tellers. There's a lot of people, they dog on MW2 and whatever. I feel like most people know MW2 sucks, but whenever it's not even defending. They say, anyone who's defending Activision is a total idiot and moron. It's like, this isn't even defending Activision. You just don't understand how the real world works, and you don't understand how business works. And I'm not a genius by any means, but I have common sense. And that's all it takes to understand this. If you can't understand how real life works, then you're stuck in a situation like this. Now I'm dragged into it with College for defending College Shame. Now I'm dragged into it with him because of sticking up for, just what's true. Like, do you really deserve to be canceled for this? Of course not. But of course I get dragged into it because I defend him, and if you're outspoken or bold about anything, then I wasn't even being disrespectful. I was being very respectful about it. I felt like I was being very respectful in the video as well, but just a totally lost millennial generation. Totally lost. A lot of these guys, I mean, they're freaking older than me. They're freaking, what has gone wrong in your life that you have taken such a trajectory that you are simping over an E-Girl that you don't even know? It's just, it's like she's wrong. And look, I'm not, anyone who's watching this, don't even go at her. I don't want anyone harassing her. I don't want this isn't even an attack. I'm just sticking up for myself and sticking up for College Shame, sticking up for the side of truth here. Because this isn't an attack. I don't want anyone to go after her or go after anyone on her side. I don't want that. I just want to explain my side of the situation and show that I'm being honest. I'm showing the truth. But again, recently, a lot of people don't like to hear the truth, and more and more, especially in the Call of Duty community, it's just totally pathetic. These beta male dorks. Holy cow. Get a damn life. So just, yeah, again, thank you to College Shame. That was really cool of him to do. Really cool of him to do. I did not expect it. I just commented on his last video. Let's just be honest. Everyone knows many of these guys are cheating. They're okay with it. Then you are a public figure. You must be okay with taking criticism. Otherwise, you wouldn't be a public figure. You wouldn't be an influencer, because that is what you signed up for. You don't get to say, oh, well, they made fun of me. They say bad things about me, so let's cancel them. Yeah, let's cancel them. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. That's not real life. Childish behavior, and it just has to end, because I just can't take this much longer. And I'm going to keep calling out people on it. I don't care who it is. I'm going to keep calling them out on it. But, yeah, that's going to do it for this one. That's basically the situation. I'm ending it here. I don't want to continue this any longer because it's just stupid. I have no beef with anyone. I don't have any hard feelings toward anyone. I don't have hard feelings towards Overgirl. I wish the best for her future. I'm not wishing any negative things onto her or Call Shame or anyone in the situation. I hope the best for everyone, and I hope we can all understand where I'm coming from here, because I just feel like this is silly. It should not have come to this, and the fact that she sent a mob after me just shows that it was just a total misunderstanding and basically acting on like animal instincts. Really, just not thinking for yourself, just totally resorting straight to, just pathetic behavior. Really, if I'm being quite honest, I'm just gonna say it. boldly. It was pathetic behavior. But I hope we can move all past this. I don't want to speak about this anymore. I wish the best for Overgirl and anyone involved in this. Hope everyone understands. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Subscribe if you're new. We are active and we are calling everyone out, and we're making fun of Call of Duty and all that stuff. So stick around for more. Like this video if you enjoyed. Comment what you think about this. Like, am I in the right here? Like, do you understand? I feel like I'm coming at you with common sense here. But you know, a lot of people would disagree with that. But whatever. It's whatever. I have no hard feelings. Honestly, no hard feelings. But yeah, I don't know I don't know what's next. I can keep making fun of the people who are crying about SM2, and you know, IW4X and Plutonium, all that stuff is more understandable. But SM2 is just like, come on, dude. When was the last time you thought about SM2 or said anything about SM2, thought about SM2, made a video about SM2? Seriously. And from what I heard, I never played IW4X or any of those clients, but from what I heard, there were only about 2,000 people online at a time. 2,000. It really is hilarious to me how a lot of these dudes didn't even play the games and they're acting like they were there the whole time. They're acting like, Activision is such a bad company. Which they are. I agree, Activision is a bad company. But you expecting them to actually treat you fairly? You think they're going to play fair? No, they're going to make their decisions what are best for their pockets. What don't you understand about that? Yeah, you may be right and all that is true, but I don't care. I have feelings for this game and I'm very passionate. No, you're not. You just want something to complain about. You want something to be angry about because your life is that uneventful that you have nothing else to do or talk about, that it just resorts and revolves around playing video games, being a gamer. I'm a gamer, yeah. Like, dude, really? Such a loser mentality, it really is. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about in the next video. I know Blame Truth and 8 Thoughts have been going at it. Maybe I'll talk about that. Give my thoughts on that. I think it's been very entertaining to watch that play out. It was only a matter of time before 8 Thoughts got to Blame Truth. I mean, he's been going at him for a while now. I'll save that for the next video probably. That's probably what I'll talk about, maybe. We'll see. But we'll see how I'm feeling. But thanks again for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I am exceptional. It's been one.